Take a deep breath. Your brain is the strangest, most powerful thing you own. Today I'll share 15 shocking facts about your mind. And I want you to keep count, type your reactions, and see how many of these truly describe you. At the end, I'll tell you how to take better care of this incredible gift inside your head. 1. Your brain can create entire memories that never happened. It might fill in gaps with details so vivid you'd swear they were real, but they never were. Backhand index pointing right if you've ever realized a memory was false. Type 1 in the comments. 2. Emotional pain lights up the same areas as physical pain. Heartbreak, rejection, loss, your brain feels it like an actual wound. Backhand index pointing right comment. Felt that. If your heart ever hurt like a bruise. 3. Your subconscious decides before you do. Studies show your brain makes choices up to 7 seconds before you're consciously aware. Backhand index pointing right if you've ever thought, why did I even do that? Right, me too. 4. Overthinking traps you. Ruminating doesn't solve problems. It actually makes your brain more anxious. Backhand index pointing right type overthinker, if that's ever been you. 5. Your brain craves patterns even when they aren't there. That's why you see faces in clouds or objects in shadows. Backhand index pointing right if you've ever spotted something that wasn't really there. Type pattern brain. 6. You judge people in 1/10 of a second. Before you even say hello, your brain decides trust, interest, or suspicion. Backhand index pointing right count on your fingers how many times you just knew if you liked or disliked someone instantly. 7. Talking to yourself actually makes you smarter. It helps organize thoughts, calm nerves, and sharpen memory. Backhand index pointing right if you do this. Type, I talk to myself, proudly. 8. Silence activates deeper processing. Moments without noise give your brain space to heal, solve, and reflect. Backhand index pointing right if quiet time ever brought you clarity. Comment, silence heals. 9. Your brain often prefers comfort over truth. It might deny reality just to avoid pain. Backhand index pointing right type guilty. If you've ever clung to an illusion because the truth was too hard. 10. Stress literally blocks memory. That's why panic makes you forget things you'd normally remember. Backhand index pointing right if stress ever blanked your mind. Right blanked out. 11. Negative thoughts weaken your immune system. Your mindset can physically change your body's defenses. Backhand index pointing right if you believe your body feels your mind. Type mind-body. 12. Fear costs more energy than real pain. Imagining disasters drains your brain more than living them. Backhand index pointing right comment, so true. If your worries ever hurt more than reality. 13. You learn more from failure than success. Mistakes carve deeper lessons into your brain. Backhand index pointing right if pain ever taught you. Type learn the hard way. 14. Your brain is more creative when tired. Late at night, it stops filtering weird ideas and genius strikes. Backhand index pointing right if your best thoughts come at midnight. Right night brain. 15. The brain can feel someone else's pain. Seeing someone get hurt triggers your own pain circuits. Backhand index pointing right if watching someone suffer ever made you flinch. Type empathetic brain. Now after all these strange truths, take a moment and breathe. Because your brain with all its mysteries is also fragile. It needs care, kindness, and space to heal. Think about it. Your brain holds your sweetest memories. It also hides your deepest scars. It shapes your fears, your hopes, your dreams, your version of who you are. And yet, how often do you truly care for it? Start by sleeping well. Sleep is when your brain organizes chaos, files away joy, erases pain, and repairs itself. Even half an hour more can be a gift you'll feel tomorrow. Move your body. Even gentle walks or stretches send signals of safety, telling your brain, it's okay to relax. Feed it wisely. Yes, with water, fruits, and healthy foods. But also feed it with peaceful words, hopeful thoughts, moments of laughter. What you watch, hear, and say is the soil where your mental health grows. And above all, give it silence. Turn off the noise. Let your mind wander without a screen dictating what to think. In quiet moments, your brain clears out clutter, finds hidden hurts, and sometimes whispers answers you didn't know you needed. Your mind is your most precious treasure. How you treat it today decides who you become tomorrow. So water it gently. Protect it from poisons, whether from outside or your own harsh thoughts. And trust that small acts of care will bloom into a clearer, calmer, stronger you. Folded hands if this spoke to you. Share it with someone whose mind also needs gentle care. And don't forget to like and subscribe. There's so much more hidden inside us. Now I want you to pause everything for a moment. Forget about the notifications, the unread messages, the noise that usually fills your mind. Take a deep, slow breath and let it fill your chest, your shoulders, all the way up into your head. Then exhale, as if you're releasing every tight corner of your thoughts. Do it again, inhale deeply and exhale even slower. Now close your eyes if you want. Imagine your brain as a quiet landscape. Maybe it's a peaceful forest, or a soft meadow under early morning light. Picture it however feels calm to you. Notice how still it is, how gentle the air moves through it. This is your mind, beyond the chaos of everyday life. As you stand there in this quiet place, see a gentle light beginning to appear. It starts small, like a soft glow just above your head. And with every breath you take, it grows brighter, warmer. Slowly, it begins to drift down into your mind, finding its way through the winding paths of your thoughts. It reaches the places where old fears still live, where echoes of past hurts whisper at night. The light doesn't force them out. It just surrounds them, soothes them, softens their grip. Imagine this light moving into corners you've avoided for years, corners that seem too dark or heavy. Watch how, in this light, even those places start to ease. Let it flow over memories you don't need to carry anymore. It doesn't erase them. It simply makes them lighter, less sharp, until they're just gentle outlines of stories that once felt so big. Feel this light drifting over worries about tomorrow, over regrets from yesterday, and watch how they settle down, like dust finally finding the ground after being stirred up for too long. Now take a moment to notice your breathing. Is it slower? Is there more space inside your chest? Good. Stay here. Think about your brain not as a machine that runs your life, but as a garden that needs tending. Sometimes it's overgrown with old weeds, anxious thoughts, harsh words you've repeated to yourself for years, memories that choke out new growth. But right now, you are gently pulling some of those weeds. Right now, just by breathing and being aware, you're clearing small patches of soil. You're making room for healthier things to take root. Imagine planting tiny seeds in that soil. Seeds of patience, of forgiveness for yourself and maybe for others too. Seeds of hope, of curiosity, of simple joy. Each time you breathe, it's like watering those seeds. You may not see anything sprout today or even tomorrow, but trust that something good is beginning to grow. Now bring your attention back to your body. Notice your shoulders. Can you let them drop just a bit more? Feel your hands, your arms resting where they are. Let the muscles around your eyes and jaw soften. Even this small release tells your brain, it's safe right now. Now in this gentle space, I want you to slowly repeat these thoughts in your mind. Not like commands, not forcing anything, just as quiet invitations. I take care of my mind because it holds everything I am. I choose thoughts that heal, even when it's hard. I am patient with myself because real change is slow. My mind is learning to be a safer place for me. Every day I water what I want to grow. Peace, clarity, hope. Stay with these words for a few breaths. Imagine them sinking into the soil of your mind, becoming part of its quiet foundation. Now think about the days ahead. Picture yourself waking up a week from now, a month from now, maybe even a year from now. Notice how your mind might feel clearer, lighter because of small moments like this one. Moments when you pause to care for your brain instead of feeding its fears. Moments when you chose silence over noise, forgiveness over blame, patience over frustration. Imagine yourself standing in that future garden of your mind. See how many flowers have bloomed. How much gentle space there is now where once it felt tangled and tight. Know that this isn't just a dream. Every breath you take in awareness, every kinder thought you plant, every time you let go of something painful, it's shaping this future. Take a few more slow breaths now. In through your nose, hold it for just a moment. And out through your mouth, slow and gentle. Do that again. Each exhale is like releasing a tiny stone you've carried for far too long. And now whisper softly inside yourself, almost like a promise. I am learning to be gentle with my mind. I am growing, even when I can't see it yet. I trust that with time, my mind will become a peaceful home for me. Let that settle deep inside you. Feel your breath, your shoulders, your entire body just resting in this quiet moment. When you're ready, open your eyes. Carry this feeling with you. And remember, you can return here anytime your mind starts to feel heavy again. You only need a few quiet breaths to begin caring for your brain all over again.